Frostwood design. It just came out a few months before Christmas. It was perfect timing. This is, like, my opinion, top of the knife market right now. And some of these will be super low quantity, but this was Jesus is the Reason.
Yes, and this has the manger scene of Joseph and Mary and the baby Jesus.
And star. A lot of these are going to have a lot of color, but I think on purpose, they just kept this one, the black and white. It really defines the whole reason for the holiday. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can see so much detail in the manger.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the meaning of Christmas, the birth of Jesus, and this commemorates that. Of course, we celebrate it as December 25th, and
yeah.
I've read before that it may have been September. I've read that before. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad somebody else knew that too. But anyway, if you missed it at Christmas time, it's a perfect chance to get it. We don't need to forget just because it's not December 25th.
Right. I could look
right.
at Christmas knives all year. The inside of the lid, you have Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus in the manger. Very colorful, and it glows. I mean, it's so nice. That is on the inside of the lid. Now, the top of this box, it has a black leather-bound box.
I guess that's the wise men, I guess. The wise men came that followed the Star of the East, I guess. That's, and the sheep in there. And
but that was, let's see, item number 115571, and it's $98.60. Oh, so we did Oh Holy Night. Okay, so going back to what I was talking about with, that one was just black and white. This one has a lot of color.
It sure does. I remember this one. This is beautiful. Now this one also, you can see the beautiful color hues in the artwork, but we have a special message in the blades.
You have the Oh Holy Night, and so unto you a Savior is born, who is Christ the Lord. Merry Christmas, again with that manger scene. And then on the Oh Holy Night master blade, Isaiah 7:14, therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. All that's on those blades. I know it's wild that they can laser that on there, but they do.
And the artwork on this as well, inside the lid, you've got another manger scene.
Wait till you see the top of the box.
Yeah, the top.
I love these leather-bound boxes. How they make this happen is beyond me. Look at that.
Me and you both. And that's neat. They're en route there to the baby Jesus. That's the meaning of that. The wise men, Magi, I believe they call them. Yes.
Oh, Holy Night.
And they were bringing gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
And
I believe that was the gifts.
If you missed our holiday knives or you didn't get a chance to see them all together, this is your chance. 115595 for the Oh Holy Night. Awesome work.
Yes, this one was
Santa.
one. We sold a lot of these over the holidays, and this one has a really kind of an antique-ish flair to it. I always think of this one. I like the Santa Claus in there. You don't see Santa with that kind of grin on his face usually. You know what I mean? You see Santa, I mean, everybody's seen Santa, but he's a happy Santa Claus.
Oh, it's perfect. And then you had the reindeer, and then the message there in the center. It looks like a gift tag, Christmas gift tag, Merry Christmas. Awesome.
Santa with the reindeer.
This one also this was the first time we saw the 3D technique incorporated with the Frostwood design. And you'll see what I'm talking about when you look at the inside of the box here. Then on the top of the box, kind of the same thing. You can see it a little bit better here with the Santa.
And the handles have that, what we call raised relief. You can feel it. It's not in there. It's not just smooth where it'll rub off.
Yeah.
It's on there to stay. And this is definitely a 3D look. I'm glad you said. I was wondering, that's a gift tag. That's what that Merry Christmas. I kept wondering what that was.
Neat.
But there it is. And again,
so your traditional Santa, Christmas knife. But that was 115800. Then they followed that with Happy Holiday. And this one, has more of the pine green color.
And this one right here, it's got, I like that, it's got the log cabin inside the top insert lid. And then, is that the pine cones?
Yes.
No, I don't believe I saw this one.
Oh, really?
Well,
it had
maybe
the
I
pine
did.
green, the pine cones, and then the happy holiday again is that elevated part. I love how they get all this full color on this handle. I'm all about the greenery too, but this one also has the log cabin. I just want to like walk into this and go hang out at this cabin. So this is the inside of the box, which we also kind of saw that that 3D finish on this one too, like we did on the Santa. You see it there a little bit. Now the top of the box has that same cabin. There you can see that. Look at even how they trimmed the icicles on the cabin.
And if you missed some of
like
these,
this
it's a great time, you know, to catch up on them because I believe we've got 12 of them in this segment. And that would be collect them all. Collect them all. I promise you will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
The artwork, the graphic work, just the pinpoint detail and color is what has impressed me so well. The knife itself, if it had no artwork, it's a wonderful knife, the way it works. Half-stop design, long pull clip blade with a swedge grind, and a great price at $98.60.
Yes.
Number 115819.
And then to kick off the new year, for the new year, we had the Dragon Trapper, and this one really low. We have a little over 30 of these, and it had, so the white handle is your elevated dragon, and then they did the color wash in red.
Yes, and this is neat. This is like like if you're a martial arts fan, you know, there's a certain game I know that a lot of people play about Mortal Kombat, I believe.
Okay.
This has that Mortal Kombat flavor to it. And they did something really, really, really neat on this one. It's got, you know, you see the dragon there, he's breathing, and they've torched.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They've torched, I want to show you this.
Fire-breathing dragon. Torch the edges.
Yes, torch the edges, that's what I was trying to, there you go. Just a neat little touch, just a neat touch. The artwork is impeccable by itself. I love that artwork.
Yeah, that was a really fun one to ring in the new year. That one, like I said, just a little over 30. 115895 for the Dragon Trapper. You can see how we try to celebrate the entire year, you know? Everything from Christmas and the New Year, and then now we're going to Easter.
And again, you know, you've got that.
Mastered it.
Yeah, it's the pinpoint crystal clear graphic design on here. He is risen.
Look at that.
And I believe that's so detailed, he's got the crown of
I was
thorns.
starting to say, you see
right?
the crown of thorns. He is risen as the elevated, the three crosses, and the color, looks like that sunrise, that perfect
It does,
sunrise.
yeah, that's right. It sure does. And you know, another masterpiece here from Frostwood Designs.
Yes, this one I think will go really, really fast.
It will.
The inside of the lid, the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here. He is risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay." And that is Matthew 28:5-6. So the place where he lay, look at this. The top of the box.
Oh, neat, the tomb with the stone.
Isn't that cool? And then you, again, have the Matthew 28:6. There's so many people I think of that, what a great gift item that would make.
Absolutely.
They would cherish that forever.
Oh, yeah.
And they only made 60 of these.
And it will not last long. Of course, Easter is in April. I don't know the exact date. I believe it changes, unlike Valentine's Day.
It'll be here in a flash.
Yes.
It's crazy how fast time goes. So this is your He is Risen Trapper gift box. Again, same price, $98.60, 115955.
This one is brand new, and Kayla was right. The color on this one, beautiful Caribbean blue. Which,
gorgeous.
Yes, and it matches, if you notice the inside lid, it matches the watercolor.
Oh, yeah.
How neat. How
This
neat.
is the Follow Me, I'll Make You Fishers of Men.
Which, of course, is the famous, what do you say, invitation Jesus gave
Yeah.
to the disciples.
Matthew
Yes.
4:19 on this one. And so just looking at the knife, we
look at
haven't,
that.
again, this color is just great.
It is.
And it has the follow me, the ichthus symbol, and the hand reaching out.
It's the hand with the nail piercing. Look at the look at the
Oh.
wrist. Look at the wrist.
You're right, I missed that.
Isn't that neat?
Wow.
Wow.
The inside of the box, see the fisherman. Again, this is so fascinating to me. It just looks like a beautiful canvas painting that's on the outside of the box. Oh, and this one also has the medallion.
Yeah, you've got the
The
challenge
Fishers of
coin.
Men.
We've seen this. Yeah, I remember this one. Yes.
Follow me. And that fits on the inside of the box too. So a challenge coin, $98.60 for the Fishers of Men. This is another one. They only made 60. I have a feeling we're going to need a whole lot more. This is your bald eagle trapper, $89.67.
Yes, and these start out, as you can see, the handle material is smooth natural bone. That's smooth. I saw the prototypes that had no artwork on there.
Yes.
But what they do, we have a process here in-house, and to say it's magical is kind of an understatement. Look at it. It's pinpoint clear, detail, great detail, great artwork, clarity, color.
Yeah.
And this is the patriotic, of course, version. And the trapper itself is an upgraded trapper. I want to tell you about the trapper. Both blades have your half-stop design. Your clip blade has a swedge grind and a long pull. And when you work the knife itself, if it had no artwork on it, very solid built knife
Yeah.
to start with.
Yeah. And that's important. You want to
Yes.
start off with
Yes.
the best.
Yes.
Now, when you're looking at this knife, like the eagle beak, the stripes, the stars, you can feel all that. That is into that handle.
It's as I said, I think with elevated, is that what I called it?
Yes.
It's not stamped in there. It has relief.
So much texture.
Yes.
And this is also hand painted. I mean, there's so much work that goes into it, and there are always a super limited number that were made. I believe they made 120 of these.
Yeah, we have less than half of these left.
Yes.
And this, of course, patriotism in this country never dies. It's not July
That's
or June,
right.
I know, but 12 months a year, patriotism is always alive here.
Yes.
And this would be a great one if you're a veteran, you know, if you're a first responder, if you're serving now, this is a wonderful patriotic commemorative and a wonderful
Absolutely.
knife that the artwork is featured on.
So $89.67, the Eagle 115538. And then I was really glad that they took time, and I'm hoping we're going to see
We
more.
need law enforcement.
Yes, I guarantee you they're going to do it. But this one, we are highlighting the firefighters.
Firefighters.
Gosh, and you think about all of those fires.
I tell you, you got to admire them. It's, you know, we see it, and that's another thing I take it for granted because I'm not out there doing that. But my goodness, a firefighter has to have a heart for it. You don't just wake up and say, I think I'm going to go get a job as a fireman. No, you've got to have a heart, a
You have to have a
dedication for it,
passion,
a
yes.
passion for it. That's the right word. And again, it's got that elevated raised relief look. And I love the fire badge. Look at that. And you can tell it is a little bit above the handle, the flat handle.
See how that is? So it says, proud American firefighter. There's going to be so many stories, too, that we're going to hear over the next few months about the wildfires that are going on. And first in, last out, that's on the inside. And then you also have their logo. Now look at the top of the box. This is almost too real, honestly. Look at that.
It's really good.
It is. So vibrant, so clear, and powerful. You know, I look at that and it just...
Exemplifies what a fireman
They go
goes
through.
through. Yes, exactly. $98.60. The knife, the color, the red is just perfect. And this one, Sheila, I believe on the backside has the flame.
Yeah, it's torched,
It's torched
also
as
those
well on the
edges.
edges.
And it's also red. They did the color wash on the reverse side in red.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the firefighter knife, guys, 115934. Then we brought in, we were just talking about our patriotic knives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This and this pinpoints the veterans right here. Of course, we salute our veterans. We have heartfelt thanks to all of our veterans. And this one right here commemorates it, and this one has the neatest thing. I love the little dog tag shape.
Me too.
Right there, that's why I always thought that was neat. Proud U.S. veteran within a banner, and then behind it there, of course, the American flag, and then your dog tag. What does that read? United States of America?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like this group never gets enough credit. And I mean, we could give them credit all day long. I just feel like it's never enough.
Well,
I mean, when you make that type of sacrifice.
It's something, honestly, myself, I'm not throwing stones. You take it for granted sometimes. I have. But we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the servicemen. We wouldn't at all. And this is a commemoration. And this is another thing, just because it's not November the 17th, I think it is Veterans Day. Veterans Day should be a day honored every single day of the year.
Every day, yes.
And talk about some artwork. Now check the inside lid of this. And then this one's really got some color and pizzazz to the lid. Check this out.
Yeah, so this is a gray leather-bound box with all the artwork and the flag.
Mm-hmm. And you've got a great collectible. You've got the Frostwood designs. This is a project that has actually taken place. It started a few years ago. And once it's finally here, we've seen some great things and great messages.
Yeah. And like any other knife on the show, 115650 for that one. Then we have, the presidential knife.
Yes, of course, Donald Trump is on the tip of everybody's tongue, for one reason or another. The 45th president, and of course, he skipped only one time in history, Grover Cleveland, I believe it was. Not only because of his controversiality, but for the circumstance that he's skipped a presidency and now he's elected again. It's historical.
Yes, so this is our Frostwood design presidential knife, 115693. And it is such a great collectible because we're, talking about the 45-47. And they went classic with this one. Starts off white smooth bone. You can see the color wash on this one gave it that antique. But we're seeing that elevated artwork again. Donald Trump, his profile, 47 on the other side. 45, and that's actually his signature. It's a lasered replica of his signature in the handle.
Yes. And what I really love, I love that inside. I love this lid. And wait till you see the top lid of this one.
Right.
I love this seal.
Has the
love it.
presidential
Isn't that neat?
seal. 45-47, and the certificate with it too.
Yes.
This has been our #1 selling Frostwood design knife. So get yours because honestly, they are just about sold out. $98.60 like most, but 115693 for the presidential knife. This is new. Okay, so they're calling it the Jesus Trump knife, which both things are highlighted here on this handle, but you're going to see they're also separated. So in the center, you have God Bless America with the Christian flag and the American flag. Then on the sides, Jesus is my Savior, and Trump is my president. The way that, so when you're looking at Jesus is my Savior, that's the white of the white bone trapper. Again, this whole Frostwood design process is
It's reversed.
so ahead of everybody else. And yes, so that's elevated above. You can feel it all. This is not just something they've, artwork they've colored on there. This is...
Yeah, it's not pad printed on there. You cannot, you can't wear this away. That's true.
And there were only 60 made. So, they went with that kind of a charcoal gray color wash on this one. Of course, they hand paint the flags. And this one also has the Frostwood Design traditional box.
Yes, the Frostwood Designs presentation box. Now we're going to have a Frostwood Designs informational card you'll get with it. German stainless steel. And you've got a really nice quality trapper. If it had no artwork on it, it's a smooth natural bone handle. It's got a swedge ground, long pull master clip blade, spay blade with the half stop blade configuration in there. And all the paperwork, of course, will be with it. And this is your presentation box right here. This is it. only $89.67, and brand new, number 115-964-8967.
And the
This-
last one,
Oh, wow.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This, of course, Valentine's Day is February the 14th.
Yes.
Yes, and this, folks, when I saw it, I knew what it was. It's the Sweethearts candy, the look of the Sweethearts candy. Check this one out.
Yeah.
This is great.
Cute. It's very fun, and
Be Mine.
it combines the card, the candy, and a gift all in one. Yeah, you have Be Mine, Love You, XOXO, Kiss Me, I'm Yours, all of the, those little message hearts.
Now, ladies, if you've got someone in mind, a fellow that likes knives, and you want to make an impression, and you want to further your relationship,
Get him a knife.
hey, get him this.
Happy Valentine's.
Wives,
I love this.
your husbands will love this, I guarantee you. Isn't this neat?
How cute is that? So on the outside, it's white with the red and pink hearts. Happy Valentine's Day. On the inside, this is, you have a place to put their name and your name.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even
as a
see.
gift.
Wow. You can personalize it.
Thought of everything. Personalize it.
Yes.
Yes. And the date. Put the date on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed our walk down the Frostwood Design Lane, because I think they're wonderful. I enjoyed seeing the Christmas ones again. I enjoy seeing all of them, because
Absolutely.
to me, they are works of art.
They are.
And that was the complete run. You guys can collect them all today.
And it's a stepped up top tier collectible that we've
Yes.
done here, deluxe packaging, the messages, and a great price on them as well. You'll love them. Number 115-962.